Welcome to the investment markets overview for the week ending the 13th of August 2021. It was 50 years ago this weekend that U.S. President Richard Milhous Nixon said, "We must protect the position of the U.S. dollar as a pillar of monetary stability," whilst announcing the end of dollar convertibility to gold. But, as can be seen, the dollar has been anything but stable, although that of course wasn't the real reason for moving off the gold standard. Once the shackles and policy constraints of gold and sound money were lifted, the US and other countries were able to run structural deficits and increase debt to unprecedented levels. The overview includes the performance statistics for the main stock indices, which were mixed, as were sovereign bond yields and the commodities covered. The main currency movers are also shown, whilst the cryptos currencies were higher across the board, led by Ripple's 46% jump. Meanwhile, the regional coverage shows U.S. consumer confidence collapsing, followed by the Eurozone, ZEW economic sentiment reading, and out east, the growing divergence between China's PPI and CPI, including the reasons why. Following the 1971 divorce from the gold standard, the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision was set up in 1974 by the central banking governors of the group of 10 countries. The objectives was to maintain oversight of global banking standards, but the rules obviously didn't apply to the G10 central banks themselves. As this chart, courtesy of Deutsche Bank, shows, the 2008 global financial crisis showed the limit to how much debt a free market could cope with, but then along came QE, since when G10 central bank balance sheets have increased from just below $5 trillion in 2007 to $30 trillion today. A six-fold increase. A final performance table for the major stock indices since the year 2000 concludes the investment markets overview. A one-month trial of this 40 times per year publication is available for less than $15, or the price of just one decent cup of coffee per week. It's an ideal opportunity to grab the bargain discount for 4 publications. We strive to turn the technical into plain speaking observations, backed up by factual charts and context. Join us for a guide through the maze of economic and market data via the weekly 5-page overview.